Good morning, DJ. How are you today?
I'm doing well, and yourself?
I'm doing great. Well, first of all, congratulations on the film and the success of it, and now, of course, the amazing Blu-ray release. I have to ask you though, when the trailer was originally released for this film last year before it came out, it was the highest viewed. I mean, over 100 million viewers online. Like, what do you think it was about, or the character, or this film that people were just so excited about?
I think I think a lot of it has to do with seeing Vin playing Xander Cage. It's a new for a lot of people. It was sort of a new experience to see Vin having this much fun again and smiling and doing crazy things. And I think that adrenaline rush that people relate to of sort of this is a character that I can kind of grab onto and hang on and go through this great adrenaline rush and ride. And I think that the trailer that you're speaking of, it captured sort of the tone of the movie, which is like we're just going to have fun. And I think that was probably one of the biggest reasons people responded the way they did.
Yeah, and fun indeed. And I have to ask you, I mean, okay, do you go to a psychiatrist before you start shooting a film like this? Because how on earth do you keep it all together, my friend? Really, there's just so much going on.
Well, yeah, there's a lot going on, and there's a lot of sleepless nights. There's a lot of anxiety over things, and then particularly for me, when you started going, okay, we have Vin Diesel, which is fantastic. You have Donnie Yen, who's the biggest star in China. You have Deepika Padukone, who's the biggest star in India. You have Sam Jackson coming in. You have Ice Cube, and you start to realize, like, wow, what a gift. But at the same time, I
Yeah.
have to be on top of my game every single day and every single minute. And dealing with that is it's interesting. And as being a father of 5 children, I use sort of my parenting skills on each of the actors because they're all a little bit different. They all require something different. And so, yeah, there's
Yeah,
you got.
I could totally imagine. Yeah, there are so many amazing stunts in this film, DJ. Unbelievable. I mean, we could sit here and talk for an hour about each and every one of them. But the one that, well, there are a few, but the one that really, really blew me away, of course, was the one on the skis in the ocean with the motorcycle. Can you just please tell me how you got that one going?
Well, I mean, thank goodness there's crazy people in the world. There's a great stuntman, a great motorcycle rider who's sort of like our Evil Knievel of today. His name's Robbie Madison, and he had come up
Yeah.
with that idea about riding his motorcycle on the water in the ocean. And so I'd seen this documentary on Robbie Madison where he was trying to get his motorcycle in the tube in the waves in Tahiti, and thought like I have to be the first one to put this in the movie. So I contacted Robbie, dreamt up the sequence and kind of scripted it out where Zhang and Xander Cage would be riding their motorcycles in the river and then getting the ocean. And so it's because of a crazy man like Robbie Madison, who is an adrenaline junkie, which sort of really fits the character of Xander Cage, that I was inspired to put that into the movie.
Of course, when you have the opportunity to have a Blu-ray, there's obviously so much stuff that you didn't get to shoot. What is there on the Blu-ray that you're excited about people, seeing?
I think the most exciting thing for me on the Blu-ray and the DVD is that you really get to see, like you're talking about these great action sequences, how they were done and how they were approached, and you get to see from the design of the motorcycles to how we got them to go in the water, from skiing in the jungle with no snow, from skateboarding down a hill in Navarrete at 75 miles an hour. You get to really, really see, if you're a film geek or a film junkie, you get to see how that's made. And if you just love the entertainment perspective, you get great behind the scenes interviews where people talk about their characters, and there's a little snippet of, I wouldn't say it's a gag reel, but there's a little bit of a reel that we put together to show you how much fun these actors had making the movie, because we really came, my mantra for the movie was I want the audience to have as much fun watching the movie as we did making it. And so you get great interviews with Nina Dobrev and Vin Diesel and Donnie Yen and Ruby
Great.
Rose. And it's just, it captures the fun. And there's also a lot of how did you do that behind the scenes work in it as well.
Fabulous. I just have to wrap up, but I have to ask you. I mean, I'm calling you from Toronto, my friend. Some of this movie was shot
Oh,
here. Did you
yes.
have a good time?
I love Toronto. I really, really love Toronto. I will tell you that it's really this great eclectic city full of diverse and great people, and the restaurants and the city. And I became a Raptors fan when I was there, but I love Toronto, and I would love to get back there and make another movie.
Well, good. We're going to have you back, and we're going to have to see Xander Cage. I don't know. Maybe he could flip off Lake Ontario. No, that wouldn't be
Yeah,
exciting enough.
well,
We'll
well,
figure
yeah,
it
we'll
out.
figure it out. We'll figure out something to do with them there. I appreciate it. Great, Bonnie.